Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Dankest Dungeon. Today we're going to be doing a rematch with these vehicle commanders from last week. Let's see if things go any differently this time. So as a member of the Brotherhood of Steel, it is my responsibility to protect the wasteland from the terrors of modern technology. And that includes the vehicles that my opponents are driving around in. Let's go get them.
Hey, we're back. We are still driving the Regalia. Hot Girl Summer continues.
It's Jackson back again playing the Belligerent. I know Corbin is usually the guy that does storms, but maybe I can do it just a little bit, well, maybe not better, but hopefully okay. We'll see.
Howdy guys, it's Nate back again with the Indomitable. We will see if it lives up to the name or if the Lady of the Seas and Fate is gonna make it cruel, cruel irony like the Unsinkable or the Unsinkable 2, Electric Boogaloo. See how it goes.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Baron of Dice, who offer not only a wide variety of dice for your gaming needs, but also premium TCG accessories, including playmats and deck boxes with unique art and designs that you won't find anywhere else. Be sure to pay them a visit by clicking our affiliate link in the description below, and if you decide to make a purchase, hit them up with the promo code DANK at checkout for 5% off your entire order. For additional savings, be sure to check out their Pro Player Kit bundle options, where the more you buy, the more you save. You know what they say, you've got to spend money to save money, so get on it. Hey everyone, welcome to Magic Time. Let's roll these big dice.
Magic.
I got a 19.
I also got a 19.
I got an 11.
I'm so happy.
I'm so sad.
I got a 1. Yeah.
I didn't.
I will.
I'll keep this.
I will not. No blue.
Same. Don't have any blue.
I'm gonna put this back.
Second one's better, I guess.
This hand is fine. I will keep this hand.
I will keep the second hand of 7 Magic the Gathering cards.
Go ahead, whoever beat me. Jackson?
It was me. I'll draw a card for a turn. I will play this River Pyre Verge and then pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Here's an Island for a ring for a thought.
Jeez.
Cheater.
Go ahead.
You already had one good start. You don't need two.
The problem is I have no f***ing creatures.
Planes go.
I will also play a Soul Ring. And I'll pass.
I will play this mountain. Tap 2 for a Talisman of Creativity. Go.
Untap, keep, draw. That's a creature. Sure. Here's an island for turn 2. Colorless floating for Emrakul's Messenger. When I draw my second card each turn, I make an Eldrazi spawn. I'm going to cycle this Desert of the Mindful. I'm going to discard that card and draw a card. I drew a second card for turn. Here is my little Eldrazi boy. That's all she wrote. Go ahead.
I'm gonna draw. Play planes. Pay 2 for an Everflowing Chalice with 1 counter on it. I'll pass the turn.
We will play a Fabled Passage. You hear about it in stories, and then I'll pass the turn.
Untap and draw. I will play another mountain. 4 for the Belligerent. Whenever the Belligerent attacks, I create a treasure token, and until end of turn, I may look at the top card of my library at any time and may play lands and cast spells from the top of my library. No creatures to crew with, sadly. Pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Here is another island. I wasn't the first one to undock. Here is the Indomitable. Whenever a creature I control deals combat damage to a player, I draw a card. Combat, Jackson. Here is a 2/2 horror-esque thing in the air.
Gross. I take 2.
I will draw a card. Hey, that's my second card for turn. I want to make another Scion. And I'm going to
You don't need to do anything else.
You could just sit there and not do nothing.
pay 1 for a Gadul Lurker. It's a 1/1 that can't be blocked. Go ahead.
I'm gonna untap and draw. I'm gonna play this Roadside Reliquary, and then I'm gonna pay 2 for an Oswald Fiddlebender.
I'll respond. I'll activate this Fabled Passage.
I'll respond. I'll cast Archivist of Magma.
Oh, I don't care about that.
Okay, when you search, I'm gonna gain a life and draw a
I'm
card.
going to put this Waste into play tapped.
Oswald Fiddlebender is Birthing Pod. Archivist of Magma is Draw Engine. I'm done.
Here's your turn. I'm going to flash in the Skittering Cicada. 2/2. I may cast colorless spells as though they had flash. Whenever you cast a colorless spell until end of turn, Skittering Cicada gains trample and gets +X/+X, where X is that spell's mana value. There are bugs out here on this road trip. I'm gonna draw. Land for turn is gonna be this Urza's Factory. It taps for a colorless, or I can pay 7 mana and tap it to create a 2/2 assembly worker. But anywho,
He'll do it too.
I'm gonna cast this Regalia, the Dream. This turns into a 6/6 trampler, but instead I'm gonna crew this card. Jason, take 4, trigger. Ooh, Urza's power plant. Urza's not here either though. Like what? Where is this, bro? I'll pass.
Can't even come to his own factories.
For real, like what is this man doing?
Island for turn. I'm gonna expedite. I'm gonna give your cicada haste until end of turn.
Oh boy, y'all don't know what y'all did.
I'm gonna pay 2 for a Firebrand Archer. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. And I will pass turn.
Draw. Let us play an Urza Saga. I'm inspired by your road trip. I'm spreading the
You're
word.
you're reading up on this Urza fellow, his autobiography.
2. To cast Redacted, Verbose Host. Start my engines. I'm trying to go faster. Max speed. If I would draw a card, I draw 2 instead, and then I have no max hand size. Combat. 2 at you, Corbin, in the air, and then 1 unblockable at you, Jackson.
No, you done messed up. Before damage, I'm gonna flash in this expedition map. How much damage am I taking?
2.
Before damage.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm going to resculpt the Indomitable.
Ooh.
Trigger Firebrand Archer. Each of you take 1.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I get a 4/4.
Yep.
I go faster. Then I'm gonna cast a Trisodecaphile. I have no maximum hand size. At the beginning of my upkeep, if I have 13 cards in my hand, I win. And then I can pay 3 and a blue to draw a card. Go ahead.
I'm gonna untap and draw. I'm gonna pay 3 mana, Archaeomancer's Map. When it enters, I'm gonna search my library for up to 2 plains cards. I'm gonna get all 2 of those. When opponents play lands, if they have more lands than me, I could put a land into play.
Neat.
1, 2. Those will go to my hand. I'm gonna play one of these for turn, and I will pass the turn.
All right, drop. Road trip. Nate, take this 4. Or block. I don't really care. Trigger. Adventurer's Town. I gain 2 life. Get wrecked.
When it enters, I'm gonna put a plains into play.
Sure.
I'm gonna take that for.
Second main phase, I'm gonna play this Waste.
Yeah, I'll put this other plains into play.
Okay,
Sure.
cool. I'll pass.
Are you enjoying our content? Want to help support the show? Consider joining our Patreon for some dank benefits, including access to our full deck list, voting privileges for polls, shoutouts at the end of our videos, and more. Don't want to give us any money? We get it. Subscribing to the channel, liking our videos, and commenting down below also help as well, and are totally free. Thank you so much everyone for your support. Let's get back to the video.
Untap. Upkeep and draw. Island for turn. Pay a blue to enter the Enigma. Target creature can't be blocked this turn, and I draw a card. Targeting Firebrand Archer.
Take 1.
I need 1 more power to crew my boat.
The sadness.
I guess I will continue to sit here and do nothing. Pass turn.
Going to read some more about Urza. We'll play Amonkhet Raceway. Finally have a track for all my speed. 6. The Indomitable 2, Electric Boogaloo. Go to combat. Jason, a 4/4 at you. Jackson, a 1/3 that can be blocked at you. And then a 1/1 that can't be blocked and a 2/1 flyer.
I declare no blocks.
I will also declare no blocks and take 4.
I'm going to go faster now. And then I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. I have another Scion. 1, and sacrifice a Scion to play a Silent Hall Creeper. It's a 1/1 that can't be blocked, and when it deals combat damage to a player, I choose one of the options that hasn't been chosen yet. Go ahead.
End of your turn, I'm going to flash in Liberator, Urza's Battlethopter. 1/2. I can cast artifacts and colorless spells as if they had flash.
I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna flash in this Mystic Forge.
Alright, going to my turn. Untapping and drawing. I'm going to pay 1 white to Fiddlebend away this Archaeomancer's Map.
4-drop.
4-drop.
Gross.
Is it One Ring or something else? We'll find out. Got a couple options that aren't the One Ring. We're going to grab White Auracite. When this enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until this leaves the battlefield.
just
We're
thought
hitting
about
the
that.
Indomitable. It also taps for white mana.
Yeah, my pirate ship is super expensive now.
If you have a cheap ship, you probably shouldn't be sailing with it.
The question is how many times can I rebuild the Indomitable with the pieces of the other Indomitable before it's a new Indomitable?
I'm going to pass my turn.
I'm gonna exile the top card of my deck here with Mystic Forge and lose a life. Alright, we're gonna flash in this Lotus Petal, and then I'm gonna crack it for black, so I can cast this Scare Tiller off the top of my library. Whenever Scare Tiller becomes tapped, I mean, put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped, or return target land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. And then I'm gonna crew the Regalia at the end of your turn. so that I can put this Fable Passage into play tapped. This
Got him.
deck's so stupid. I'm gonna crack this Fable Passage. This waste comes into play and then untaps itself.
I'll gain a life and draw a card.
I'm gonna play this Automated Artificer. I can tap it to add a colorless, but I can only spend that mana on activated abilities of artifacts or casting artifacts. 4 mana. I'm gonna cast Racer's Scoreboard and I'll start my engines. When this artifact enters, draw 2 cards and then discard a card. Discard this world map. Scaretiller is gonna crew this car. I'm gonna get this Fable Passage back. We're gonna go to combat. I'm gonna attack you.
No, I take 4 from the whip.
Okay. We're gonna put Urza's Workshop into play. It has Metalcraft, and I can add 1 colorless for each Urza land card that I control. But Urza's not here. Where is this, bro? Land for turn is gonna be this waste. Pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Mountain per turn. Spellseek. Go get an instant or sorcery with converted mana cost 2 or less and reveal it. Put it into my hand and shuffle.
Trigger my halfling.
You go right ahead there, brother.
Gain a life and draw a card.
I'm gonna go get this Vandal Blast.
Yeah.
No reason in particular.
Get his ass. But my Scaretiller.
I'm going to crew the Belligerent. Nate for 5.
Can we not?
No, get it.
No.
Why am I getting ran over all the fucking time?
I make a treasure. I can play the top card of my library if I want. I will crack that treasure for 5 for an overloaded Vandal Blast.
Yep.
I'm gonna float a white and a colorless.
Each of you will take 1 from Firebrand Archer.
Yes.
Yes.
Pass turn.
I'm gonna use 2 mana and 1 flash and shimmer mirror. I can cast artifact spells as if they had flash.
Upkeep. I don't have 13 cards in my hand. I don't win. Float 1 with the Urza Saga, and I have to go search.
I'll gain a life and draw a card.
0 or 1 drop artifact. I don't fucking think I have any ones in here.
You always have to put at least 1 backup in.
Yeah, but that would require me being a smart man.
Okay, everyone, if you are interested in Nate's deck,
Definitely not that.
if you look up his deck list, be sure to put in another 0 or 1 drop artifact to search for with Urza's Saga.
Correct.
We're just on that mono Soul Ring life. Alright.
I'm just reading up on Urza has shown that he likes to disappear a lot, so of course the final chapter of his book is incomplete.
Oh, okay.
3-4. Here is an Enduring Curiosity. Flash, when a creature I control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. When it dies, if it was a creature, it becomes an enchantment. 2-3. I have no more scions. I have the worst one in this current match, a Sphinx's Tutelage. Whenever I draw a card, target player mills 2. If they share a color, they mill again. Going to go to combat. Jason, you have a 4-4 elemental and a 2-1 flyer at you. Jackson, you have a 1-1 unblockable, a 1-1 unblockable, and a 1-3 that can be blocked at you.
Pay 4 mana to flash in a Market Back Walker with 2 counters on it. It will block the 4-4 and die.
Okay.
I will draw 2 cards.
Okay.
And I'll take the 2.
And I will take 3.
I'm going to draw 4 cards. Jason, mill 2.
Low Spittle Plains.
Jason, mill 2.
Land Cloud Key.
Jason, mill 2.
2 lands.
Jason, mill 2.
Boundary Inspector, Paladin Dance.
I have drawn a second card for turn. Here is a Scion. Here is me going really fucking fast. Now, here is Silent Hull Creeper becoming a copy of Enduring Curiosity.
Oh boy.
That's all she wrote.
I'm gonna untap and draw. Playing Urza Saga for turn. You know, I've been out here fighting and I hear a lot about this Urza guy. I'm gonna pick up his book. I'm gonna go ahead and pass turn.
End your turn. I'm gonna pay 5 mana and flash in Ultima, Origin of Oblivion. It is God. A lot of churches, a lot of bars in this side of the town. Whenever Ultima attacks, put a blight counter on target land. For as long as that land has a blight counter on it, it loses all land types and abilities and has tap at a colorless. Whenever you tap a land for colorless, add an additional colorless.
Oh boy.
I will untap and draw. I'm gonna sack this Fable Passage, and I'm gonna get some more desert/waste.
I'll gain a life and draw a card.
So you took a road trip trying to find Urza, but you found God.
Yeah, we have not found Urza yet, but
Yeah,
we
they're like-
found God.
Hey, is that him
I'm
over
sure
there?
Urza
This
would-
guy's got white hair, right? Oh wait, he's got 4 arms. Nah.
6 mana. I will cast Echoes of Eternity. A lot of weird stuff happens on road trips. If a triggered ability of a colorless spell you control or another colorless permanent you control would trigger, that ability triggers an additional time.
Does that count for Ultima?
Oh, I guess, is that a trigger? Whenever you tap a land for mana, add additional. I don't think that's a trigger. Ultima's last ability is a triggered mana ability.
Sounds like it should.
What's a triggered mana ability?
Should call Matt.
I mean, hey, sorry to bother you. I got a question because I'm being stupid right now.
Sure. Called a judge.
All right, so triggered mana ability. I will tap this and make an extra colorless, which will make an extra colorless. So 3, 6. I will play an Aetherflux Reservoir, which will trigger this to get a copy. I'm gonna play this Unstable Obelisk. Trigger. I'm gonna stack the triggers so there's Unstable Obelisk, there's 2 Aetherflux Reservoir triggers on top of that, and then there's the Echo of Eternity on top. So that will resolve first. I get a copy of Unstable Obelisk. This is important because now I have Metalcraft when that copy comes into play. So I will tap this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana and use one of the colorless I have in pool, so I have 1 more colorless left. I will flash in the Regalia because that's how this thing works. This thing is also huge, so it's plus 26, plus 26. So I will cast the Regalia with the Aetherflux Reservoir triggers on the stack, which then makes a token copy, which comes into play. Cool story. More importantly, there are 2 more Aetherflux Reservoir triggers on the stack. I've cast 4 spells, so I'll gain 8 life off of the one, and then I'll gain 8 life off of the other. Okay, cool. Regalia enters play. The token copy dies. Then these trigger. I've casted 4 spells, so I'll gain another 16 life, and then this comes into play. 6 mana here. Colorless is 7. I'm gonna activate Urza's Factory to make a assembly worker.
It became relevant.
It became relevant. I'm gonna use the assembly worker to crew the Regalia, and now I'm gonna like go to combat. So who wants this?
28.
Yeah, who wants this 28?
It only kills Nate.
I'm going to beat Jason within an inch of his life. This dude's coming at Nate. He has flying, and then this dude's coming at you. Trigger, put 1 blight counter on one of your islands and then another blight counter on another one of your islands. I'm gonna Regalia twice. First one's gonna be Buried Ruin. My second one's gonna be Capital City.
And you do go faster now.
I do go faster. Okay, I'm good. I'll pass.
Sick. I'll crew the Belligerent.
Sure.
Move to combat.
Yeah.
Corbin, take 5.
Okay.
I make a treasure. I'll pay a blue. Cast this Brainstorm.
Cool. Trigger Firebrand Archer.
Each you take 1.
Oh shit.
Shit.
I'm gonna cast this Mox Amber.
Firebrand Archer.
Load a colorless. I'm gonna cast this Dramatic Reversal.
Sure.
Well, I got nothing else.
Put Jason a clean one.
Untap. Draw. I did draw 2 cards. Corbin, mill 2.
Sure. Solemn Simulacrum and Farfinder.
Mill 2.
Magic Pot and a land.
More than 1 card this turn.
Make a Sky out.
Yeah. 2 Enduring Curiosities, a 4/4 Elemental, 2/1 Messenger, a 1/1, and a 1/1 at you, Corbin.
Okay. How much damage do I take?
16.
Okay.
24 cards. I draw.
Y'all should really do something about that.
Gonna mill, yeah.
Yep. 8 triggers your way. 8 triggers your way. 8 triggers your way.
Sure.
Here's a lab man. If I would draw while I have no cards in my library, I win.
Sure.
2. Here's a Tolarian wins. I'm going to discard my hand and then draw that many cards.
I guess technically I could do this. I'm gonna flash in a Chromatic Star, sack it to make a white. When it dies, I'll draw a card. Okay, continue.
I'm going to discard 31 cards. I'm going to draw 62 cards.
Neat.
51 lab man.
Yep.
Yep.
Nice. I almost got to cast my commander that game.
I will feel proud that I beat Jason within an inch of his life.
Perfect.
And Nate is able to catch the rest of the table by surprise with the Laboratory Maniac, milling himself out and taking another win. Hope y'all enjoyed that. See you around. Thanks, patrons, especially Jacob M, Paul K, Jared R, Mad Hatter Mage CJ, Jared N, Kaylin, and Michael J. And thank you to the rest of our patrons as well. We couldn't do it without you.